All right, and we are live, and I will try to fill in to the best of my ability till Stamp can make it, as he's trying to get all the numbers straightened out. And we've got a cross-check on number 11 to start us off. All righty, take a look at that one after. Sorry, I had the wrong one loaded up. Sometimes I forget between the games. Got a lot here. Nice save. And the Haudenosaunee women's team going to start with it on the near side. Down low on the power play, working it around. Gets it up top. Draws the defender out, throws it down low. Nice save. As they continue, they pick the ball up. Hits her mark up top. All the way over again. And another shot from that side. Soaked up by number 8. Battle for it in the corner. Haudenosaunee comes out with it. She spins into the alley. Kick save and a beaut. The rebound goes down, and then she gets going through the crease, so we're going to give it back to the Haudenosaunee team. Nice set of offense there. They got to be happy with what's happening, and they gave a major for that. And now we have Steven Stamp with us on the call.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate you picking that up. I was just doing a little adjusting to the score sheet. As I'm sure you explained, we had a bit of a jersey clash issue. So the Haudenosaunee have gone in and changed from their black jerseys to their white jerseys. The numbers are substantially different. So we are going to do our best here, but I think all will be well, as this is a big game for both these teams. And the thing to watch out for, I think, for the Haudenosaunee is the growth that they exhibited from last night's game to this morning's was amazing. I've talked to some of their coaches. I've talked to Randy Chrysler, and all kinds of credit has to go to the group of GM Jeff Powell, head assistant coach Randy Chrysler, coach Cheyenne Lazor, who's also managing. What an amazing job. Jason Johnson, the head coach, not here, I don't think, this weekend. That long shot is on target. That one's going to be stopped by Avalyn Susi. And for the Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network, obviously, they are coming from all over the place, coming together, and they are trying to build this game across the pond largely. And what a rip Mequan Tulpin in the 10 that I'm really used to seeing her in gets to her old scoring ways with a lovely little sidearm. Tulpin on the run, carries that momentum. Love how she just transfers her momentum from the right foot onto that lead left foot and just pivots to rip that ball. Nobody coming to get her. I mean, bit of a no person's land for the defender with 3 Haudenosaunee coming in towards her. I'm not sure who Haley Price should be picking up there. Mackenzie Delary gets an assist on Tulpin's goal. And it's 1-0 for the Haudenosaunee in this bronze medal matchup. They've got another chance here to add to it, but there's a nice stop by Susi right on top of the crease. Glorious opportunity there for Trisha John. The network up over center. I heard David Bowie calling the WBLGN team the network, and then they do a network cheer after the game. They got together and cheered network, so we're going to go with the network. They get the turnover. There's a shot just past the far side. Chelsea Gibson getting the start between the pipes for the Haudenosaunee after Chelsea Doolittle was spectacular in the semifinal action. Now a breakout for Farrah Blackbird. Nice spin move. She's going to try and duck under. Just lost it at the end. Nice defensive play by Bridget Nielsen. Susi with the outlet pass to Nielsen. Nielsen still has it. Johnny Squire Hill up on her. Johnny might be the easiest to recognize because she's got that brown helmet that stands out. That pass, that shot, almost tipped as a defender. Alicia Smith Longboat trying to block the shot. Actually almost wound up tipping it, making it very challenging for Gibson. But here are the Haudenosaunee at the other end. That shot by Jesse Brandt goes wide. Brandt will track this one down and get there just ahead of the on-rushing Imka Gosman. Brandt can't get the pass through, and 3 defenders from the network jump in the way. We're going to have a crease violation. Network will go up the other direction with Megan Parzamiso. Oh, don't get yourself caught on the center line there. Nice job fighting through traffic as Parzamiso turned just over center. That's going to be an over and back for other 17. That's actually Christina Anderson, number 77. Supposed to be a 77 on there. It is another 17. So Christina Anderson has the dark hair coming out of the back of her helmet. And Lizzie Bottrell is number 17 with the blonde hair coming out the back of her helmet. Plus Lizzie playing up front more. So here's a chance for the Haudenosaunee driving to the net. Nice defense there, though, by Anderson. And Susie looking up the floor. She's going to bomb one. Gets it ahead. Good pass to get up to Shay Hagens. Hagens settles things down. This is Lizzie Bottrell. Feeds it through, but that one's tipped away. Almost got through anyway. Does eventually get to Mackenzie Shimko, but her shot is knocked wide. That's going to be a back in. Good effort, but just stepping into the crease was Trisha John after picking up the ball. The network goes to the attack. Haudenosaunee looking up the floor. Passes a little bit too far, but it is going to wind up coming to another one. Oh, actually, it gets by. It was Kenley Jacobs going after. She does come away with the ball out of the corner. Brandt thought about a shot, makes a pass. Good decision. Jessie Brandt looked like she was winding up to shoot, and we could hear from up here her teammate demanding the ball. And that is an absolutely wise choice. I believe that's Jillian Benedict, but we'll check. Benedict says, give me the ball, give me the ball. Bounces one. Lovely spot. Bounces about halfway towards the net past Evelyn Susie. Yes, that is going to be Jillian Benedict. What a lovely finish to make it 2-0 for the Haudenosaunee. The crowd is loving that. Sounds like the Jillian Benedict fan club is out in full force. Here's Anderson. Down low to Shimko. Her shot goes wide. Recovered, though, and driving to the net. A little spinning midair attempt by Shay Hagens, and she was knocked to the turf. Network gets it. They've got Hagens ahead. Will the ball get there in time? It does. She shoots. What a save. The Haudenosaunee are getting great goaltending in this tournament. Chelsea Doolittle this morning, and now Chelsea Gibson. Just doesn't matter which Chelsea's between the pipes. Battle along the boards. One more player coming in, and they pass it out. Good job to get it free. And now hustling up the floor, Carrie Lee Weiss. That's Farrah Blackbird. She's going to slow it down a little bit until Johnny Squire Hill joins them. Now the full complement of forwards out. Haudenosaunee start to press. They've got 10 to shoot. Nice duck by Blackbird. Shoots far side, just a shrug save. Throwing the shoulder up by Evelyn Susie. Still loose along the boards. You can hear the ref saying, let her up. Johnny Squire Hill tries to reach out for her, can't get the ball. And here comes Bridget Nielsen. She got Bottrell off the bench, passes it to her, kind of handcuffed her. Right around the hip, there's a tough place to catch a pass. Haudenosaunee the other way. Oh, the one-hand catch attempt a little behind, but Jillian Benedict, the last goal scorer, will track this one down as we're over 10 minutes into the first of two 15-minute running time halves. Thanks for being with us here. As you see that goal from Stacy Smith. Gets the pass up top. See Smith coming around the top, and the quick release after she catches that one. I think WBGLN would probably like to close out a little quicker on her. Get the double team down low on the picking player, Amelie Jacobs. Doing a nice job setting up some space, but WBGLN has to fight through that one. WBLGN. It's 3-0. And the Haudenosaunee have the ball back immediately. Alicia Smith Longboat. I've mentioned in the previous game that Haudenosaunee, with over 100 players registering for tryouts for the team that will represent the Haudenosaunee Confederacy next year at the 2024 World Lacrosse Box Championship here in Utica, September 20th to 29th. It's going to be a busy time in Utica. I believe LAXNAI will probably be folded in with that. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of lacrosse here, and this facility is absolutely ramping up its lacrosse offerings. A fabulous facility at the Nexus Center. A little chilly for some, so they call it the Igloo. So if you're coming, which you should, get down here for the World Championship next September, as that pass doesn't quite connect, but WBLGN does get it, and they're going to run back over. As Parzamiso just lost track of where she was for a moment, but bring a couple of hoodies with you. Maybe a fleece. I'm sorry. Penalty coming. It's not often you see someone apologizing as play is continuing, like Emily Chong was doing there. Definitely not an intentional check up high. Johnny Squire Hill almost buried that rebound. Now it's going to be stomped on or trapped by Evelyn Susi. Play will be blown down. And Emily Chong, I suspect, will not. Yeah, she's going to put her hand up and say, yes, Gus. Absolutely. You can see right there. Look at, she just put her hand up. Sorry. That is pretty funny. It's very sportsmanlike. So 5-on-4 for the Haudenosaunee with just over 2 minutes to go. Time keeps running through the rest of this half, but in the second half, the last 2 minutes will be stop time. Fawn Porter got the pass inside, but good swarming defense didn't allow the recipient to do anything with it. Nice hustle back for Fawn Porter. What a great two-way game she plays. Just love seeing the amount of floor she covers and, for the most part, the decisions that she makes all over the turf. The network defenders crashing down on that loose ball. Haudenosaunee do come away with it. Farrah Blackbird. That shot is wide. 5 seconds left to shoot. 17 remaining on the penalty before Chong gets released. Tulpin races in to get that. Makes the pass, but that just bounces free. And now we're going to have a chance with 3 seconds left. If the network can get this, they have a chance to break out. But, whoa, they've got somebody heading up the floor. So they're quite short in the back end. Tulpin blasts in to get that rebound. Emily Chong, after taking the penalty, generates a 2-on-1. Made the pass pretty early, I think ready for a return on the give and go, but the shot, not a bad call by Shea Higgins. She had a decent shooting angle. 42 seconds left. The network gets possession once again. Pass down to the corner. Higgins, nice spin move inside. Fights through the check. There's 4 white jerseys. Somebody's open and finds them. Hard rip there from Mackenzie Shimko, but the stop by Gibson. And now we have a breakout chance for Kenley Jacobs. Good job by the network to get some defenders back. No, actually, it was a little early because we got hands up all over the place by the people with black and white stripes. Literally every ref had their hand up on the floor to call that early change. I don't know if we can catch that. Here's the breakout. I like this play very much by Emily Chong. Hagens with a pretty nice shot. But then as they come back the other way, Haudenosaunee pushing the pace, creating, and you can see there's 4. And if we kept going, we'd see a bunch more. There's a whole lot of black jerseys on the floor, and not because both teams happen to wear black. As we mentioned, Haudenosaunee was dressed in black before. They switched out to their white jerseys. We're going to take a quick break for halftime for another minute 45. I'm Steven Stamp. This is LAXNAI 2023, the women's bronze medal game. Thanks for being with us on Blue Squatch Productions YouTube page. We'll see you soon. Welcome back, lacrosse friends. Are we on? Is this on? Is this on? Okay, it is. Thanks, Greg. We have interlopers in the booth, friendly interlopers, but we are back and underway for the second half of this bronze medal matchup between the Haudenosaunee, who have 3 goals, and the Women's Box Lacrosse Global Network. Oh, what a shot. Fawn Porter. We've seen her defensive prowess, and that is a lovely offensive play. Steps out, very close to the crease, but just comes out from down low. Circles around. This is the Charlie Bertrand special, but on the other side of the floor. He's getting that pick. Huge pick there from Lindsey John. I appreciate Lindsey John because she's one of the only players wearing the same jersey number as she was before. We like that. Here comes the network. Shea Hagens to the net. Lovely drive, just missed on the far side. They still got it. Pass through to Bottrell. Rips one. Beautiful. No, come on. Now it's a goal. I thought he was waving it off. I feel like Trent Bray was waving it off. He goes to see Greg Hart and says, here's what I saw. This is what was happening. And Greg Hart says, well, Trent. Sorry, such a great group of folks. We always talk about the players and the administrators and that. The officials put so much into this. And interesting talking to them. I get to hang out with these guys and talk to them about some of their stories and things. What a great group. The amount of effort they put in. Had Greg Hart actually jump on the broadcast last year, do color commentary for one of the semifinals for the men's tournament last year. And he was fantastic. One of the best color commentators I've ever worked with. Eloquent, smart, concise. He's a beauty. So the goal is good, is it? Yes. Lizzie Bottrell has WBLGN on the board. And sorry, we never did get a look at the replay, did we? Or did everyone else, Craig? Everyone else did. I just was busy watching what was going on the floor. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a lovely finish by Lizzie Bottrell. Haudenosaunee setting up again. This is Stacy Smith. Nice pass down. Good job coming across by Evelyn Susie to take away that top corner. And the network has it. Shea Hagens. She has been a driver of this transition game for the network. Pass handled there by Claudia Lane. Pass down the defender. I believe that's Miquan Tulpin. Getting in the way, getting the ball, and making the pass out. Oh, it just gets away from Lois Garlow. She's going to track it down, and the next 2 players coming out are in white jerseys for the Haudenosaunee. What a great save by Susie. That is a strange one to see the transition with all 3 players from the same team coming forward. Here's Farrah Blackbird. Now Haudenosaunee waiting to get some more players out. They've still got, there's their 5th one. The network, was short a player. Here's Blackbird. Behind the back attempt. Nice effort there by Lindsey John. Right decision. It's nice to see decisions like that where that's just the right call. That's the right shot to take from that angle where you were. Talking to some of the coaches, and they were pointing out that what's happening now is not women's lacrosse, it's lacrosse, which is pretty cool. Obviously, lots of steps to take. A lot of these players have not had tons of chances. Now they are, and look at this, a 3-on-1 break. The give and go doesn't quite connect, just a little bit too far in the return pass for Chelsea John. Right idea, though. Bottrell down on the floor, pops right back up. Chelsea John has it, leaves it there for Mackenzie Deliri. The network defenders deep in their zone, but they come back out to get some pressure on, and that ball hits the floor. The shot clock will expire. You don't have to pick that up. Looks like we're going to have a too many players penalty on the network. It's a shame for them after they battled to get that loose ball. The network needs to send a player over. That's going to be Emily Chong. She wasn't sure she was on the bench. Scott Joyner told her to head over, so she thought she was running out into the play, but she has to go over and serve the 1 minute or less for too many players. Johnny Squire Hill, beautiful rip. She knew exactly what she wanted to do with that before she took that shot. Look at that, Johnny Squire Hill. She knows what she's doing. I love the Sally too. It's just yeah, I've been here before. I've scored goals. Haudenosaunee trying to come away with it. That's a back over. Very close. You can just see the look on the face of Trisha John as she realized she'd stepped on the line. And then she gets over and goes to do some serious forechecking. And it's going to cause a loose ball. And it will be Haudenosaunee ball as it goes off of a network player. Great work there by John. Now she has the ball. We'll hand it off and head over to her side. Fifth runner coming out. The penalty has expired. There's another nice save by Evelyn Susie. Ball recovered by the network, but then the forecheck recovers it for the Haudenosaunee. All kinds of pressure, and there's Mackenzie Deliri. We'll switch hands up at the top. Hand it off and head to the bench. No one gets up and out of play, but it's off a network player. So they're going to start with possession again. Lizzie Bottrell out to check right out by the boards, putting some pressure on. Johnny Squire Hill. Thought she had to lane it, went away, so she spins back out. That one's blocked. Shot from Lois Carlo. Turned aside. Now a chance to shoot for Blackbird. That one's stopped by Susie. Who she got? They can look for somebody coming off the bench, but just a little bit slow getting a defender to the other end of the bench. But Shay Higgins is going to run on her own. Shoot, scores! Shay Higgins has been dynamite in transition. It'd be fun to see how many steps she's taken in this game because she has been up and down the floor. Great job slipping through the check. You can see how she evades it, cutting along the boards. Then the Haudenosaunee defender decides to take away the pass, let her goalie try and deal with the shot. Great acceleration for Higgins to clear out of that check possibility and bounce one far side and close things up a little. It's 5-2 with a little under 7 minutes to play. I'm Steven Stamp. This is the 2023 LAXNAI. Haudenosaunee will come up with it. Fawn Porter. Taking her time. They're down to 15 on the shot clock. She'll leave it there for Deliri. Squire Hill makes the pass over. Didn't quite connect with Stacey Smith. She's going to come back to Squire Hill, and she'll shoot. She made the pass earlier. Recognized that time they were running out of time. About 4 seconds left on the 30, so Squire Hill is just going to let this one go. Love the job that Squire Hill does here, running and filling in the spot to be available for a pass, and that is going to make a big difference. Actually winds up being a give and go, a bit of a delayed one, but she does get the return pass and then just gets rid. You can see the 4 seconds on the clock as that one goes in. Another goal, Johnny Squire Hill. Haudenosaunee have it again. Blackbird taking her time. Trying to get into the middle. Nicely blocked by a defender. Ball pops out into the corner. Blackbird, the first one there. Bottrell on the back of her. Blackbird shoves it over. You can hear the coaching staff on the WBLGN yelling 2 hands. That is one of the lessons that box players really need to learn, is keep 2 hands on your stick when you're playing defense. I remember a few years ago having Pat Coyle on my podcast, Boxel Beat, and asking him, is there anything about, he's a Hall of Fame defender, so is there anything that drives you nuts about defenders? He said, they take their hand off the stick. They're playing with one hand. Just keep your hands on the stick and cross-check. It's exactly what these women here are learning. The same thing. Play hard, play tough with both hands on your stick. Nice shot there. Fighting through by Keely Blanchette. But the shrug save by Chelsea Gibson. Boy, there is a ton of potential on this Haudenosaunee team that is being realized more and more every game they play. Nice save there by Susie, and Johnny Squire Hill gets after it. Good decision not to go to the middle for the cutter. Now, spinning out to the middle. It's knocked loose. It's going to be picked up by Lauren Young. Nope, she can't quite handle it. Oh, nice chance for Brandt, but she misses just a little bit wide. I didn't see the touch on the goalie that caused that reset, but it's not going to matter as it's knocked ahead and scooped up by Megan Parzamiso. Good trail check there. Excellent hustle, Alicia Smith-Longbow, and Parzamiso isn't going to be able to get a shot off. Pass by Tulpin. Sets up the goal. Lovely finish. Trisha John. She gets rewarded for the hard work she's been doing all over the floor. Good starting pass up to mid-floor, and Tulpin sees she's got Trisha John wide open ahead of everybody, well, behind everybody, defensively speaking, for the network. And she is on her way home with a goal. The network had 6 runners on, and they just pulled 2 of them off. The problem was that 5th runner came out while the play was being started. At that point, you actually have to wait until play is blown in, I guess. On the run, the network, all the way to the net. Look at the strides by Keely Blanchette, eating up turf. Sweep shot attempt by Claudia Lane, and she had to reach in and try and swat at that ball. It's going to roll out to Hagens. Pass right on the crease, right idea, just can't quite connect with Blanchette. Lizzie Bottrell wound up tapping it ahead to herself, gets it off the boards. Fresh 30 as she picks that up, lobs it out to Hagens. Hagens to the net. Oh, nice save by Gibson. I thought Hagens had found the 5-hole, but Gibson got just enough of that one. Big check knocks that loose by Stacy Smith, but battling for the ball. Still going after is Blanchette. Thought she came away with it, but it's going to be the Haudenosaunee on the run. That's Lois Garlow that won that battle. Now she's going to race back and try and take away the breakaway chance, and does a good job of getting in the way. Scoops the ball up and heads for a run. I'm trying to remember. I'm sure I've seen Lois Garlow on a Haudenosaunee Nationals team before in field lacrosse. I can't remember if it was a U19 or if it was the Women's World team. If anybody's watching and wants to let me know on the chat on the YouTube page, and Greg Beecher will see it and let me know. So, what Haudenosaunee Nationals team did Lois Garlow play for. Here's Anderson with the shot. Bouncer stopped by Gibson. Had a little trouble with that one. It bounced up, but she stayed behind it. And now the long outlet pass intercepted there by Shimko. Shimko's running in 2-on-3. He's going to take a long outside shot. Just 35 seconds to go in this bronze medal game. The Haudenosaunee are going to win a bronze medal and show how much they are developing game by game. The Women's Network, meanwhile, their first conglomerated crew put together, and they're going to get a goal from it right at the final moment. 17 seconds to go. Mackenzie Shimko. Catch and shoot. Turns and fires. The hustle play by Parzamisos. They keep the ball moving, and look at that tic-tac-toe passing. This is Parzamisos right here, battling to get that Lucy. And then quick ball movement with the pressure coming defensively.
WBLGN goal. Her first in the game scored by the Lady Women by Kathleen Schmenko. With an assist for number 5, Keely Blanchett.
All right, so it's Keely Blanchett that made the primary pass. And there should be a second assist to Megan Parzamiso. But that will do it. The final 17 seconds tick off. We're going to have the bronze medals presented to the Haudenosaunee Nationals. And the fourth place plaque will be presented to the WBLGN. What a terrific tournament for those teams. What a terrific tournament for women's box lacrosse here at the LAXNAI 2023. And we've got one more to go, and it is going to be a dandy. The Salmon Bellies and BP Lawyers. Do not miss the next game. Come on back. It is scheduled to start in